Hello, love God. I'm gonna take my glasses off because I think it'd be a better contrast or something with seeing this view. Hi everybody, it's Faith. I had a long day, but I wanted to share a couple things as usual. Oh my gosh, this light's so weird. But I wanted to talk about God today in depth. I wanted to talk about thankfulness again, gratitude, and just kind of being in the present moment. So pick one. Which one should we start with? Can't read minds. So I was thinking we could talk about God and we could talk about it in depth. So what that means for me is, what is happening in your life? Are you giving God your full attention? So the ways we can think about this is, where do you put your attention? Like, where are you in your regard to the relationship with Jesus? So for me, I feel like I'm in a very good place because I love God and I'm trying to trust Him fully. That's actually something we could talk about, is trusting God fully. So if you're at a point in your life where you're stressed and you need to let go, let's talk about this. So, because I was at that point the other week and I decided to fully trust God and just surrender my life to Him. So the way to do that is very simple. You have to calm down and then you just fully trust and surrender to God. It's kind of like you're standing on a battlefield and there are bullets coming at you and you're just like, I surrender to God. You give your full attention and your full life and your full heart to God. So the way I did it was, I have this book by Saint Claude de la Colombière, who's like the awesomest saint. And he says, learn this lesson once and for all, that God alone is the master of our hearts. He alone can give solid peace, and our whole confidence must rest in Him only. So we're going to fully take our time and we're going to trust in God. And many things will change in your life. You will see that you are not so stressed, that you're not worrying, that you are more at peace and you have less fear because you are literally in God's hands. So I just want to share that though, because in my life, I've had times where I'm like, I can't trust God. I've got to do this on my own. And to a certain extent, you do have to do stuff, not on your own, but like with His help, you got to do your part. But the fact that He's behind it all, oh my gosh, this looks weird. The fact that He's behind it all, you've got to really let go and let God. And I just feel like that was on my heart today to tell you that, because it's so important to know that God is in control. And I feel like that's something that's not talked about enough, is that God is in control. Because I had someone come up to me lately and they were like, I'm so worried and so I don't know what to do. There's just so much going on in my life and I don't understand which way to go, and the president election and everything. And I'm like, I'm the president. And actually I did say that, but it's true. Like, we have to fully trust this God, because whether you want to admit it or believe it, God is in control. So He created us, okay? So we're like His creations, right? And what we do and what we say and what actually happens is from Him. We can't lift a finger. We can't do anything without Him. So that being said, when you get into a situation where you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I don't feel like God's controlling this. I don't feel like God's controlling the world and the climate and the global warming and all this stuff. Just take a step back and realize that He created this. He knows what's going on. He knows that you're going to do this in the next one. He knows I'm going to smile now. You know what I mean? He knows absolutely everything. So we have to take a step back and realize, no matter if I believe it or not, God is in control. And I think that's something we really need to remember in these times. I mean, we see the crisis in the church. We see, various things that just would drain people that are in the world. But we have to be that light, like that. Where is it? There it is. We have to be that light. We have to show everyone that isn't of God, that doesn't understand God or doesn't know about God. The thing that hurts my heart the most right now is the people that don't know God. Like, I don't know how you say that, the people that don't believe in God because they're just like being bad. And I love the people that love God and do his will and his commandments and things. But the people that don't know about God, it is so sad. Imagine going through this world just like looking desperately for help, and it's sad. And I pray those people all find God. It's just a horrible thought to have that people don't know God, and some of them go to psych wards and things because they're just so lost. Anyway, that is almost my 6 minutes for the day, and I only wanted to do 6 minutes, so I'm gonna go. But be treasured, be blessed, and keep continuing to focus on God, because that is where truth lies. God bless.